the gourd here with a new survival video, and today I'm going to be showing you through my gourd patch. So over here is my gourd patch. Here is 3 plants. There's 3 plants behind this bush over here. There's the sunflower over there too, which is growing next to the gourds, and in front of it some morning glory flowers. There's 3 gourds behind that and 3 over here, as I said, and 4 over here. So in all I have 10 gourd plants in this area. So if you've noticed, over here is a gourd. It's pear-shaped, and that's how it's supposed to be. Well, at least the bottle gourds are gonna be this shape, and it's heavy right now. And the gourds grew all the way up to here, and they grew up the fence over here. They started growing all here, and it started growing up this fence too, over here, the same fence. And they kept growing all over. They grew here and everywhere. And I'll show you the little gourds over here. So here's a little gourd. It's fuzzy. Here, I'll try and get it to focus for us. There. You can see that it's fuzzy. And then I had more gourds. Here is 1, 2. This flower is gonna come out soon. It's gonna blossom. And then here is 2 other ones. And then there's 1 more. So there's 5 in this area. Here was 1 gourd by this leaf. There's probably a lot of other gourds all over on this plant. Oh yeah, here was 1. This one's hanging, and this one, since it's not turning brown, since when it turns brown it means it hasn't been pollinated and it's gonna die. Or something might have happened to the gourd too. Over here is some more gourds. This one is turning brown. When they haven't been pollinated, they turn brown and squishy. But then otherwise they're gonna be firm, and they're gonna keep growing in size. And these gourds over here were they're about 2 weeks old. And they grew that big in 2 weeks. 2 weeks, and it's about 3 weeks almost. And the gourd vine just keeps growing big. So from 1 vine you could get a lot of gourds if they get pollinated. And the gourd leaf is really big. It grows mostly, most of them are bigger than my hands. There. And they have a shape like 3 leaves connected. You could see here would be 1 end, here's one, here would be 1 end, and here would be 1 end. This is how the gourd leaf grows. And there. And if you're gonna harvest the gourds, which it's usually, if you plant it in the right times, should be in late October, maybe past that, or maybe a little bit earlier. And you know when to harvest is when the stem that's holding up the gourd turns brown. And that's when you wanna, you don't want to twist it off, you want to cut it off. That's what you want to do. Otherwise something, because the stem might split up all the way, and then the gourd might dry bad. Alright, so you could see how big the gourds grew from over there to over here, and then start to grow onto my potatoes, which I was trying to get them off and to grow onto the stick. And they still kept growing everywhere. And gourds originated from South Africa, and they grew all along where humans went because of how good of containers they are. You could use it all for all kinds of canteens, any kind of container, bowls, cups, everything. So this is how the gourds go everywhere. They grow. And at nighttime is when the flowers come out. So I'll show you which flowers are going to be coming out. This one looks like it's going to be coming out, and you can see it's a white flower, and they sprout at night. In my area, they sprout usually 5 or 6 o'clock, sometimes later than that. And then they grow, well, I mean, they blossom at that time, and then they die at around 9 in the morning, or 8. And here's more all growing over here. This is, as I showed you, one of the good gourds. They keep growing on. Oh. And around here was one little gourd that was growing while there is other gourds in this area. Like right here was a gourd. Birds pooped all over these leaves. Since they eat the berries that grow on top of the tree, which is over here, they eat the berries from that tree. Here, they saw another gourd right there. You can see its fuzz. There is it. The gourds, it doesn't have to be close to the beginning of the plant for it to grow. So they just grow everywhere. One thing is the gourd, if I would to move this, it would snap since of how it is. If you would try and turn this too much, it'd snap instead of turning as with some other vining plants. Alright, so that's how it goes. And the part that you'd snap would probably die off. So here's how it is. Okay, if you like my videos, subscribe for more. Alright, bye.